Hola guys and girls, and welcome to a new Keyforge Crucible gameplay video. This time we are gonna use the deck C that signifies Gamegenic, and if you watched my last Keyforge upload, which was the kind of Gamegenic promo deck opening, you of course remember this deck. This is the one we opened on stream, I guess, not on stream, on video, but I guess it had an SAS score of around 70, between 70 and 75. As you can see, it's a lot higher than that. It's actually 78. And yeah, I thought let's just feature that in the next video so we can have some gaming content with that as well. But yeah, main stuff, of course, we do have city-state interest with other exalting shenanigans with Senator Bracchus, which can be very nice. We do have a lot of creatures, around 20 creatures, as you can see here. So we usually have always enough for the city-state interest to be effective. Then we do have a very fast logos with lots of drawing and archiving, triple wormhole technician. We have the Edai, double Tauto Vapors, double Hapses, which allows us to draw Replicator, which we can replicate our technician's effect. So theoretically we have 4 of them in our deck. And then Starline, some Red Alerts, which I guess I don't have that many test matches yet, but I never played this card actually because, like I said, lots of creatures. We do have some protection as well. We do have the Paraguardian to ward stuff. We have the Medic Ingram to ward stuff. So there's potential to ward. The one weakness is, I guess, the Aember control. The only real thing we have is the Edai, the city-state interest, and the double Garcia. And yes, we kind of reliant on drawing them. Like they can be effective, but you need them at the right time, and that's not always guaranteed. So that's one of the weaknesses. But other than that, it's pretty fast. I had some insane comebacks with this deck as well. So yeah, let's just hop onto the competitive scene and see what this deck can do. This is another deck I have new, which I will showcase in another video. But now we use C that signifies Gamegenic, and we are facing Jolly Manento. Jolly Namento. There we go. Then choose his deck, and then we can see how it can perform. There we go. Start the game, and wish our opponent a good luck, have fun. And we do see some quadruple wild wormhole, triple mother with library access. Okay, that's already catching my eye. And then some fun shadows and untamed. Okay, but yeah, this looks pretty insane. 2/2 hand as starting player, no thank you. This is a bit better. Not insanely good, but a bit better. Usually you want to see the Bracchus later on. What is this removal looking like? Nerf Blast for some damage, pawn sacrifices. Yeah, nothing too insane. So I could just go with that, to be honest. So Aember on that. I think I like first Starlines to make the fighting strike a bit stronger as well. The Light of the Archons on you and end the turn there. Because now the Phalanx Strike is not a lot. I mean, it's double. I just doubled the power of it, so I guess it's a lot stronger. Okay, there's the lab work. So no library access yet. Then one wild wormhole to get another wild wormhole to get a nocturnal maneuver and then a mother. Okay. So yeah, now it's definitely Saurian turn. We do play you. We do play you. We do play you. We do play you to capture 2. And then with the Phalanx Strike to do. Let's see. Like I said, this removal is not the best, so I guess I'm actually. I wouldn't be able to get to check because I only have. Wait, did I get the Aember from that already? I should have 1 Aember, then 2 Aember through. Yeah, I got it already. So I would only get to 5, so actually not worth it, I think. Because I wouldn't be able to get to check with 1 more Aember on my Bracchus. See, Dust Pixie. Fuzigurin. So he's already enough Aember. And a Fluxy as well. Okay, I'm definitely going with Starlines now. I can play Red Alert. I can make him pay a ton with my Garcia. And yeah, sounds good for me. Starlines, Red Alert, get damage on stuff. Definitely. Let's see, do we want to fight something off? You can die with the Zap. I think we're fine there. Make him pay 8. Play you to the left, ward our Bracchus so we can use the Aember safely. And then the Zap to kill you. Yeah, I see. I have how much damage? 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So 1 here and then 2 here, so we can ward wipe him. Nice. Okay, we are at check as well. He has to pay all the Aember. So that's like that. We are pretty lucky that the Garcia survived the turn, and we had a good Starlines play in hand as well, because just reaping with Garcia and not doing anything else really doesn't really feel good. Like I said, the city state we sadly had a bit too early. But now we can just go with Jack Barry can destroy some of our stuff. Or steal, even, with the Nerf Blast shenanigans. Evasion Sigil, so fighting is... I mean, I like that. Okay, there's Magda, so he steals 2, Pawn Sacrifice to kill you, and you can kill him. So far I'm still at check, but we have a Nerf Blast. Lens Whispers, or that, yeah. That's enough too. And then Pawn Sacrifice into nothing, yeah. And he's already at check. Yeah, we definitely go with Loggers here. Yeah, we go with Loggers to make him pay a bit more there. Put you there. Put you there. Play the Edi and archive our Calvin. And end the turn. Like I said, these rushy decks are a bit annoying. Double Mother there. Do I play the... I think I go with the Axiom here, right? Trimble does some damage. It's fine with me. I think I go with Starlines here. With Saurian. So Tertiate would mean I destroy one of mine, which I do not want. So I guess I just discard Tertiate for now. Then let's play the Paraguardian. Ward our Edi. Aember on you. Reap. Ward the Edi. Then let's reap with you too. Put another Aember on you. Then I can discard something with you, which I guess I can do. Is it worth it? Or the other Aember on my creatures. I think I want to put an Aember on my creatures so they survive. So I can reap with you as well. Rootodon I can play after the Axiom too, so I'm fine there. Then let's play the Axiom and ward our Edi, so he keeps his ward. Oh, never mind, it doesn't work that way. Okay, that was dumb. That was silly. And then just put you here and end the turn. That was silly. Okay, we have the Ludo. Ludo is important. Let's hope he doesn't... I mean, he didn't have any board wipes, I think correctly. The Lens Whispers are already gone, most of them at least. The Pawn Sacrifice, I mean. So I think I'm fine. The main problem is gonna be if he gets to check again before I can do my stuff. He goes with Untamed. Full Moon, okay, how many creatures can he play? Save the pack to kill my Edi. Oof, yeah, that sucks. Hunting Witch, gets an Aember, Big Twig, another one. But remember, he's a check, yeah. I cannot. I don't have anything to prevent the key. So it is GG. Just like that, it is already GG. Is there anything in that I can draw potentially? I would need Garcia to draw Garcia, which I can't do since I can't draw anything with... Yeah, so it's GG. Like I said, rushing is the weakness of the deck. Like I said, this would be the case where I can now make a great comeback because I have the board set up. I do have the Aember to get a second key. I do have the Ludo to just play here. Then what I can do is I can just use you to reap with you again and ward my Hapsis. Then I could use the Hapsis to fight with the Hunting Witch to draw another card. And like that, I have 10 Aember theoretically I can use again. But sadly, opponent too fast with his reaping. Like I said, this is a good showcase because in a different matchup where my opponent is not as fast as Aember generating, this is the setup I want to get a comeback turn. But yeah, let's go for another match. This one we sadly lost. Just too much Aember generation. Like he didn't really got his Larry acces insanities off with white wormholes and stuff like that. It was mainly just him generating tons of Aember. Because the deck had, it had lots of Aember pips. It had the Dust Pixie, the Gurrens, and then the Wild Wormhole into Wild Wormhole, Double Pawn Sacrifice, Lens Whispers, Lab Works. Yeah, Double Pawn Sacrifice, these shenanigans. Looking like strong. Okay, let's see. Do we have to pause for another one, or can we stay like this? Yeah, it seems we have to pause, so yeah, see you once we have a match. Okay, here we are. We do have an opponent, DN Diaz. I assume he or she is a D&D fan with that name, which I'm a big fan of because I love D&D myself. Played for a few years already, currently have 2 active groups. And this is actually a fine starting hand. I can start off with the Replicator, and then have a good Saurian turn to follow after. get my Ludo already on board together with the Shrix and some protection with the Brutodon acces something. Ciliari. There we go. Okay, let's discard the Grinder. It's the red there. Come on, play 2 more creatures. 2 more, 1 more. Okay. Sad there. I would just go with my Saurian then. Play the Tertiate first to kill, I guess, the Brubble, because he's not as effective right now. And then play you to the right, and play you to the left. And yeah, let's do it. Because you have to get rid of... He has to work, actually, get rid of my Shrix as of now. Because Loot is on the field to protect the Aember, and the Auxiliary is next to that. So I think it's safe to just put the Aember on there. Don't just go with Saurian, can capture here. It doesn't have anything to capture though. See Pterodactyl, Dreadbone, Decimisios to kill my Shrix, okay. Doesn't get the Aember though because of Ludo, so that's fine. And that means for me I go with my Starlines. Let's play the Ingram and Ward. Does he have destruction? He has to fight though, and the only target is let's ward you. Let's be safe. Play Garcia, and then you get this as well and this as well. And end the turn there. Okay, our probably going with Logos next. So depending on how big he goes board-wise, Saurian might be the case too. Okay, he wants to get rid of Ludo, but he can't really with what's on board as of now. What does he try to do with Ingram here? Ingram is 5 power. He can't kill anything with Demisius right now. That's it. Okay. I think can kill Ingram now if he wants to. I think I still go with Logos. Play some stuff, put the Automaton on the field and the Data Forge, and the turn right there. Let's see, Burning Glare to stun my Ingram, I guess. Oh no, Ground Bolt Deletion, okay. So he kills my Ingram this turn, somehow. Bulwark. Yeah, the Axiom looks more and more tempting. Axiom does look more and more tempting, so let's go with Saurian. Let's use the... First play you, then use the Phalanx Strike to put an Aember on my Garcia. So first I have to deal the damage. 4 damage I can do. Let's deal the damage to the creatures which won't die with the Axiom, and then put an Aember on you and kill you. Then you can reap. Then let's play the Axiom and ward our Ludo, because you come back either way with some power counters. Right. I should have power counters at least. Automaton should have counters. Let's manual mode on. Put here modify tokens, add 1 power token, modify tokens, add 1 power token. Because I have modify tokens, add 1 power token. Thanks. And then let's play the Power Guardian to the left and end the turn. So we are check. Opponent's board is wiped, and we are pretty nice, looking good with that. Gleeful Mayhem. Okay, so now stuff is gonna die. I mean, my Automaton is gonna get some tokens again. I got the tokens, nice. Oh, 2 only. Oh, I got put 3 on him. I put 3 on him. Oh, I put 1 token too much on Automaton. Modify tokens, remove 1 power token. Mode. So, there we go. Let's see. Starlines doesn't really gain me too much. to be honest. I'd rather go with Logos at this point. Yes, he can kill my Garcia, which would be annoying, but he probably wants to kill my Edi. And right, there we go. He only gets 2 tokens, not 3, every time he dies. There's the hero, doing my Salvador to doing damage. To whom? To Edi, okay. Squire Alice. Capture some. Do I have stuff to capture? I don't know. And then shoulder armor. Yeah, so Anguish is going to be difficult to take down. The Anger is going to be difficult to take down. Like I said, now Red Alert doesn't really do anything. Do I go with Logos though? Or do I go with... I think Logos makes the most sense. Logos just makes the most sense. First I can play the Toto. Well, yeah, first let's draw some cards, because maybe you want to do some archive something else. Let's do this first, then do this, and I guess let's archive the Tribute, because that's the most situational card. Engineer, Wormhole Technician, Reap, Explorer Rover gets archived as well. You sadly has 5 power, so you're safe. The Ardent can't be killed by that, so I have to Reap here and end the turn. Sadly can't be killed by the Ardent Hero. Oh, he plays Arctium himself. So lots of stuff dies. But not too much, to be fair. Not too much. Sacrosaurus really exalt to deal 3 damage. Could kill one of my Hapsi. And he does. So I just gaze to put an Aember on you as well. And now it's Starline's turn. I think... Do I get the... No. Let's go Starlines. I have an Expert over here which I don't really need. Archive, no. So you get discarded, you get discarded. I can play you to the right. Then let's play this card as an upgrade on you, so you get even stronger. Garcia to the right. Then let's see, is it worth it? Yeah, just let's see. So I could use something. So who would I want to use though? Let's Reap with you. Heal and ward yourself, and then let's use the... Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I can't really kill anything. I just want to Reap with something. So let's Reap you. I get to draw a card. Do Sugar into a turn? No, because he just drew the Zap. And Zap is nice because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can kill the Ardent Hero. Oh, I have more damage even? Then let's put something here. Doesn't matter. Oh, I could have done damage on turn, to be fair, but let's end the turn right there. One goes to Saurian again. But yeah, this game is looking pretty nice. I do have now City State Interest plus Bracchus as well. Then was a stun there. Who did he kill? He damage to Sacrosaurus, okay. Okay, killed my Krikra. Lycosaurus there, can deal another 3 damage to kill my Hapsis. Or Garcia if he wants to. Kills Garcia. That's it. Okay, is it Saurian turn? I think it's Saurian turn. Yes, it's Saurian turn. So let's do that. Get our archive in hand as well. Let's see, with what can we be smart and tribute? I think the Hapsis. First, what I can do is I can use this to Reap a few. I want to ward my Bracchus, yes. No, I want to ward my Hapsis, right? No, right, what do I want to ward? So you can ward with that. Yeah, let's ward the Hapsis. And then who I want to use? I want to use you I want to, yeah, yes, use you. Let's reap with you. So then let's play the Brutodon Accelerate to the left. Play the City-State Interest. You for sure. And then you can take one, you can take one. You can take one. Yes, you take one. And you. Everyone but you, yeah, it's fine. Done. You can reap as well, don't want to trigger your effect. And then we can tribute the acces on your side to the right. Yeah, so you're not buffed anymore, which is nice. Then we can end the turn. Opponent, I didn't have to reap with Hapsis. I want to reap with Hapsis because that means he could use it, could not use it himself. But he doesn't even have Logos, so it was not needed. Could have used something else. But now we have 8 Aember on the board together with Bracchus. Okay, what is Brand? Red Alert. I mean, I discarded both my Red Alerts, so I'm not too worried about that. But the Anguish, deal damage and stuff. Yeah, I can forge either way. Like, I have 7 Aember on the board, which I can use with Bracchus. So I'm fine with that. Then he reaps with Anguish. Waking Nightmare, so my cost is even higher. Yeah, 10. But I'm still gonna forge though. I actually still gonna forge. I want to use all the Aember on my creatures right now because I don't have a Ludo. Let's go with Starlines, right? Let's still go with Starlines. Discard the Red Alert. Could play you as an upgrade again. Yeah. Play this upgrade onto you. So now you're skirmish as well. Then let's see, fight with you versus one of the Anguish probably. Yeah. The Anguish, ward our Paraguardian. Let's use you to fight with you versus the Sacrosaurus. Play you to the right. This time he doesn't get counters. Then we have the Zap to deal some damage, to deal 2 damage here, and then the rest on you. Oh wait, did he more damage on him? It seems so. He's a bit, yeah. A bit, what's called covered by all these upgrades on my Ingram here. You can use the Pterodactyl to, yeah, spread some damage, remove some wards. Yo. Use Anguish. Basically a reminder to archive all the stuff. If it makes sense, he has double squire Alistair. I think I just go with Saurian here though, right? Yeah. Discard you. First of all, yes. Use this on you. So I can fight versus you. So healing and warding goes to... I'm gonna you. And I want to use this you. We can fight versus you. To the right as well. Then we can reap with you, ward everything. We can reap with you. We can fight with you versus you. And then just use this to reap with you again, get to draw a card, and we can ward and protect our you, and that doesn't matter, get to draw, and then end turn. And now I have 20 Aember to use as of now. 4 on the board, 16 right here. Let's see how much he can steal with his extra symbols. I have 20 Aember, so it's gonna be tough. That's one more. So he needs to steal at least 14. So far it's 4. 4 is 7. He can get rid of that with that. Ardent Hero doesn't have a symbol. So far he's at 7. Still at 7. Still at 7. Lieutenant Governor doesn't have a target as well, so it's still 7. Bulwark doesn't have extra symbol as well, it's still 7. Salvador, and it's done. GG. GG. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. We are 25 minutes. I cut a little bit because of the waiting, but still, I think that's fine. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and you know the deal. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, all the links in the description. And yeah, I will see you another time. Ciao.